What's up, everybody? We are live. It is 7 p.m. as promised. Here I am. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. We got lots to talk about, so we got to get right into this thing. As usual, after I talk about what I need to talk about, I'll jump in and answer all the questions and do all the stuff. So, I got two big announcements. First big announcement is there is a brand new video dropping this Friday. Third Friday in a row, there's a new video. Third Friday into the month. 3 videos in a row. Pretty crazy. So that drops this Friday at 9 a.m. Aside from the new video that's dropping this Friday at 9 a.m., I just dropped a brand new album literally 1 day ago. It's a collab album with the homie MacDonald. We just dropped it. So, brand new video this Friday at 9 a.m. Brand new album that's out now. Pretty crazy. Hangovergang.com. Look, there's going to be like some interruptions in the live stream, especially at the beginning when all the comments start coming in. It screws up my Wi-Fi and this will like blank in and out a couple times, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm here and I'm hanging out. So that's the two big announcements. Brand new video this Friday at 9 a.m. and my brand new collab album just dropped. So let's talk about that for a minute. I know that there's like a lot of people out there that aren't crazy about MacDonald, that aren't crazy about the whole like collab aspect of the album. But yo, it's just like this, man. Like, I know that his voice is weird and it's hard to listen to sometimes. I love it. Lil Wayne has a voice. Eminem has a voice. All these guys have a voice. Maddie's got a voice. And I think it's dope. He's an amazing rapper. He's like a Canadian rap legend. You know, it was super cool to do that project together. So it's just like, look, Nova's on the album with us. We created an amazing project together. There's some incredible songs on that album. It gave me the opportunity to do something different musically. It gave him the opportunity to do something musically that's different. It gave me the opportunity to bring Nova into the mix. So it's just like a really special project, man. I don't do many collabs. It was nice to be able to do that with my girlfriend and one of my friends. And yeah, I know that a lot of people aren't crazy about the fact that it's a collab album. I'm still a solo artist. I still have a solo album coming this year and a solo mixtape coming this year. I'm still doing the solo thing. I just made a quick pit stop with a good friend to make something that I think is incredible. So I produced the entire project. I conceptualized the entire project. I brought my A game when I did my writing. MacDonald brought his A game when he did his writing. And Nova always brings her A game when she writes. So that's all I can really say, man. There's like some incredible pieces of music on there. And I hope you guys decide to give it a chance, and I hope you guys decide to embrace it, and I hope you guys decide to support it, because it would just be a total bummer if it didn't get out there and reach you guys and you get to hear those songs, because there's songs on there that I've always wanted to make that I didn't have the balls to make by myself because they're so controversial or triggering or whatever you want to call it. So it was nice to have other people there to help will me along and motivate me and make those records. So yeah, the new album, Killing the Neighbors, it's out now. Every single copy is autographed. It is physical copies only. Every single copy of it is autographed. I'm autographing them. MacDonald's autographing them. Nova's autographing them. So if you want the new album, 3 autographs, some incredible music on there, www.hangovergang.com. I will put the link in the comments as soon as we're done. If you would like a copy, I would sure appreciate it if you went and picked one up. We will be autographing them ourselves, packing them ourselves, and sending them ourselves very, 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 very soon. So that's the new album. If you just joined, we're just talking about the new album I just dropped, my collab project. Also, the other big thing is this Friday at 9 a.m., I am dropping a brand new music video. Third Friday in a row, third week of the month, brand new music video. I know that I always say this, but I gotta super duper stress it. It's true. It's true. I've never, ever done a song like this before. I mean, I said that before Famous. I didn't lie. I said that before Buttholes. I didn't lie. I said that before If I Was Black. I didn't lie. I'm very interested as an artist in exploring new ground and new territory and experimenting and trying like different things. So this song that I'm dropping on Friday, I have never, ever, not even close have I ever come near to making a song like this before. It's something completely different. I've never released anything like this. You've never heard anything like this from me. So I'm very excited to see what everybody thinks. I hope you don't hate it. And if you do, that's totally fine. That's part of, exploring and expanding your horizons as an artist and trying new things and doing different shit. So, brand new video this Friday. The only other thing I can say about it is my girlfriend Nova might have a verse on this song. That's all I can say. If you want to know more about the song, if you want confirmation that Nova's on the record, tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm dropping the artwork for that single. So meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll post the artwork. You'll get to see it for the first time. And I'll be in the comments all day talking with you guys about it and preparing for Friday. So I've been doing a really friggin' good job, if I don't say so myself. Pat on the back to me. I've been doing a really good job at keeping up with everybody's comments, especially for like the last week. I've been trying to respond to every single comment that I see on the posts. So I'm spending like 4 or 5 hours a day on it. I just spent like literally 14 hours on my phone 2 days ago. When I dropped the new album, I spent 14 hours bouncing back and forth between Facebook and Instagram and answering all the comments and talking to everyone. So I'll continue to do my best to get back to everybody. If you don't hear back from me, it's almost an impossibility at this point because I'm responding to literally everyone. But if you don't hear back from me, I apologize. I must have missed it. I'm working my ass off. I'm doing my best to talk to everyone. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., the artwork drops for the video. As always, there's 2 ways you can see the video first. You can either A, subscribe to the Hangover Gang newsletter, or B, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. I'll put the links to the Hangover Gang newsletter and the link to YouTube in the comments as soon as we're done. If you join the Hangover Gang newsletter, you will also get the tour dates, free MP3 downloads, promo codes, all the merch drops, early access to videos, first dibs on albums, etc. So I would encourage you to join the Hangover Gang newsletter. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. All you have to do is input your email, hit enter, it signs you up. I personally email you on Friday when the video comes out. You get the link before anybody else. So it's a pretty good deal. But if you don't use your email, you just want to subscribe to YouTube, that would be incredible. I have a YouTube plaque back there, the silver one on the wall, for 100,000 subs. I'm really trying to get to that 1 million subscribers this year. We are at 735,000. So we don't have very far to go. So I really appreciate everybody's help. Like I said, those links will be in the comments after this. Subscribe to YouTube, join the Hangover Gang newsletter, and if you're in a really good mood, go grab a copy, go grab an autographed copy of my brand new album, Killing the Neighbors. That would be great. Okay. I've given you all my news, so I'll jump in the comments now, and we'll do a little bit of Q&A, and then we'll revisit this stuff in a little bit. So if you guys have any good questions, anything that you're dying to know, anything that I haven't answered before, drop it in the comments. I'm going to do my best to answer as many questions as humanly possible. So let's get it. Q&A session. Let it ride. Okay. I'm just looking through here. Our live stream is like always like a little bit behind. Like what I'm saying is live, but it's like delayed when it gets to you guys. So when I ask some questions, it always takes like 30 seconds to a minute for the questions to start coming in. So I'm just going to keep my eye on the comments here. The second I see them, I'll start answering. What's up to my dad and my mom and my sister? I'm sure they're out there watching. Hello, family. It is I. It is your son. It is your brother. It is Tom MacDonald on live stream on Facebook. Weird. Okay. Ryan Connor says, how does Brandon feel about the project? Does he feel left out? Absolutely not. Brandon does not feel left out. You're talking about the new collab album I just dropped with Madchild. Me and Brandon have worked on a ton of music for a long time, constantly working with Brandon on his stuff and helping him with his stuff and giving ideas and working together on that. I bring him on every single tour. He opens every single show. So no, there's definitely no hard feelings between me and Brando. Cole Carter says, are you coming to Missouri during your upcoming tour? Look, the tour dates, I'm not going to answer any questions about are you coming to this city, are you coming to that city, because the tour dates are going to drop in literally like a day or two. I just got them, the confirmed dates. So there's 25 dates on the first leg, and then there's an additional 25 dates on the second leg. That's 50 dates total. There's only so many states in America, so we're going all over the place. So if you want us to do a show in your city, chances are we already are doing a show in your city. If not on the first leg, definitely on the second leg. So those dates will drop soon, and I'm just going to leave the tour questions at that. Anything other than tour, I'll have a better answer for you. Tina Barub says, how long did it take to make the new collaboration album? It took a while. That was the thing about the collaboration album, was like I produced all the beats and conceptualized the topics for the songs. So that's like a kind of a lengthy process, producing all your own beats and coming up with ideas and stuff like that. And then plus, like, we had to like do the whole thing in secret, because if somebody found out that we were working together, I didn't want the word to get out. I just wanted to keep it a secret and then have that impact when the album dropped, which I think we accomplished. But it took a while, man. It was months for sure. It was months for sure. So we've been keeping it secret on the low for a while, man. But yeah, like, good things take time. We worked our ass off. I worked my ass off. Like I said, Nova wrote incredible verses. Madchild wrote incredible verses. I think I wrote incredible verses. The beats are incredible. It's really cool. It's different than anything I've ever done. It's different than anything Madchild's ever done. It's different than everything Nova's ever done. It was just a really unique thing that happened. All three of us came together, made the project. It just came out really special. It was just like three different ingredients. Like, I know how I like to cook my shit up usually, my albums and stuff. So I had all these other ingredients at my disposal when making this album. So it just came out different. It's really special. So Killing the Neighbors, the album, it's out now. I'll put the link to purchase the new album in the comments as soon as we're done. Good question. It allowed me to promo again too. I appreciate that. Okay. Jay Nemeth says, will you collaborate with Madchild again in the near future? Look, this is my thing. I just want to be super, super duper clear and transparent about this. Me and Madchild just came together and made what I think is an incredible project together. At the end of the day, I'm a solo artist. I got to do my own thing. I got to release my own records and work on my own albums and do my own stuff. So I'm not writing it off, and I'm not saying that it's not happening. Next stop is I got to get back to work on my solo album and my solo mixtape. Low key, I'm like 40 songs deep on my new album right now. So I got to decide what's going on the album and what's not going on the album. I got to make a whole bunch of beats. I got to get on my solo grind. But it would just, I'd be doing myself and I'd be doing all my fans a massive injustice. I'd be doing everybody a massive injustice if I didn't do my best to get this collab album out into the world, because like I said, it's that special and it's that important and it's a great album. There's like some hilarious skits on there, and there's like some amazing songs, and just like as a piece of art, this album is like a really special thing. So I have to get Killing the Neighbors out there, and I got to get it doing its thing, and I got to get it in people's hands and in their ears, because just everybody deserves to hear this music. And I'm really proud of it. We're all really proud of it. That's why I was like so like upset when people are like, oh man, I don't like your collab stuff. I hate MadChild. I don't like the music you guys are doing together. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, yo, like, I busted my ass in secret working on this album, and I'm so incredibly proud of it. And to hear that people are writing it off before like they've even given it a chance to hear it was like low-key heartbreaking for me, because the project meant a lot to me. And to be able to do it with, you know, MadChild has like a really rough, rocky, brutal past, and a lot of people don't like that guy, and a lot of people won't give him the time of day. And it's just like, yo, like, as somebody who used to be a fucking asshole, that used to drink all the time, that used to be a dick, like, I know how badly that feels, and I know how badly you need a second chance. So I was just happy to be able to give somebody that second chance, and then turn around and create something beautiful with him and my girlfriend. And it's just like an amazing project, and to hear people just kind of rip on it before they'd even heard it was just like kind of a bummer. So anyway, man, whatever, fuck all that. Like, I hope you guys embrace it. I hope you grab an autographed copy of the album. Like I said, I love the project. It's something different than I've ever done. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'll just leave it at that. But to answer your question, I'm a solo artist. I got to get on my solo grind. Low-key been working extremely hard on my next album and my next mixtape and my next videos, so I'll just leave it at that. Okay. A lot of people are asking if the album's going to be available on Spotify. The album will not be on Spotify or streaming services. Like, all the singles will be on all the streaming services. They already are. There's more singles coming. Those singles will be on streaming services, and you'll be able to stream those on Spotify or get them on all the DSPs like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, YouTube Music, Pandora, etc. You'll be able to get all the video singles there. The full project is only available in physical form, just like all my albums. Every single copy is autographed. It comes from my hands into the mail to your hands. That's the way I like doing things. I think it's special that way. That's the way that I'm rocking, and that's the way that I'm going to do it. So I guess I'll just low-key say that too. If you go to get the new album, Killing the Neighbors, my other two albums, Death Threats and Ghost Stories, are there as well. Those are my solo projects. You can grab all three of them together for a deal. Then you get like 60 new songs on 3 CDs, which is pretty radical. So there you go. Sorry, I know we're bouncing in and out of Wi-Fi, so I'll just repeat myself if I see it break up there for a minute. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere. The Wi-Fi is just sketchy sometimes. It'll probably cut out for 2 or 3 seconds and I'm back. I just saw it break up again, so I'll repeat that. Colin Anthony says, what's with the upside down cross tat? Trying hard to not let the conspiracy side get to me. That's the upside down cross tattoo right there. And the conspiracy thing, I guess he's talking about like Illuminati and that they worship the devil and they're Satanists and blah, 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 and all that conspiracy stuff. Look, I also have a right side up cross right here, which in my mind cancels this one out. Boom. I got the skull with the crown of thorns on this side, and I got the skull with the devil horns on this side. So all this shit, the upside down cross, the right side up cross, the Jesus skull, the Satan skull, it's just all about the duality that everybody has within them. It's just the fight between the good and the evil and the light and the dark, and the fact that that battle exists in here and exists in here inside all of us all the time. And I think it's only fair to represent like both sides of the battle, man. Like when I make the songs that are like pro-Republicans or right-leaning songs, I also have songs that are pro-liberal, that are left-leaning songs, because I don't pick sides. I'm just who the fuck I am, the right. I'm right here in the middle of the good and the evil, of the light and the dark, of the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang, man. However you want to put it. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to do myself. And I'm trying to represent both sides of the fight, whether that's political or religious or whatever the fuck it may be, philosophical. I'm just trying to represent both sides of the fight. Everybody deserves everybody deserves a little representation. So that's really it. Plus, low key too, the upside down cross, to just bring it one step further, was like at a $15 tattoo day at some tattoo shop that nobody goes to, and it was $15 and it only had 3 designs, and it was like a skull, an upside down cross, or something else. So I just picked this one because the other ones were super corny. So okay, jumping back into questions right here. Dylan Lawler says, I just bought both your solo albums. When are you shipping again? Literally just spent last night packaging all my solo albums, packaging all the ski masks. Also, if you guys want one of the red ski masks, the Make America Hate Again ski mask, or the green ski mask, or the black Hangover Gang ski mask, I just got a brand new cardboard box full of them. I think I have about 80 of the red ones left, and I have about 10 or 15 of the green and 10 or 15 of the black. So ski masks are back in stock. I just spent all last night packing up all my solo albums and all the ski masks, labeled them all, packaged them all, put them in boxes. I will take them to the post office tomorrow, and they will be in the mail. So if you ordered before yesterday, your all your stuff's packed. It'll be on the way tomorrow. If you order between now and Sunday or Monday, your orders will be on the way Monday or Tuesday of next week. So that's the deal with that. Okay. Brady Schuler says, are you and Nova doing more songs together? Absolutely. Me and Nova are always going to do songs together. My new video that drops this Friday may or may not have Nova in it. So that's all I can say. And like I said, I'll circle back one more time. Brand new video drops this Friday at 9 a.m. Artwork. Sorry, I know we broke up there for a second. I'm still here. The single artwork for the brand new video drops tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So if you want to see what the song's called, and you want confirmation if Nova's in it or not, you'll see the single artwork here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And there you go. So if you want to know what the song's called and all that, meet me here tomorrow, 9 o'clock. I'll post the artwork for the next single. And the video drops Friday. All right. Angela Rule says, will you be making Tom MacDonald patches in the future? I need a Tom MacDonald back patch. I've been thinking about making Hangover Gang patches. I just don't really want to make it that official of a thing. To me, it's like Hangover Gang is a really cool thing. It's like one of the most positive communities on the internet. And I've kind of let you guys define like what that is. I've been running with the Hangover Gang stuff for a long time. And I know what it meant to me. That we're getting drunk, having the best time of our lives as often as possible. And then I got sober and I removed the liquor from the equation, but the sentiment remained that it was just a group of guys trying to have the best time of their lives as often as possible. So I let you guys sort of take that piece of it, that positivity and that just trying to have a good time attitude. I let you guys take that and I let you guys run with it and define it for yourselves. What is Hangover Gang to you? Like, and you guys have made it like the most positive, amazing community on the internet today. So I just like have a hard time like making patches because I don't want it to be like an inclusive thing where you have to have a patch or you have to have a tattoo or you have to have anything. I just want it to mean whatever helps people get through their day. You know what I mean? So I just didn't want to brand it super heavily with like a patch or anything. Maybe I'll make one at some point in time and it'll be like super not official. It'll just be like a loose thing that you can rock it or you don't have to rock it. It doesn't matter. That's the super long, convoluted answer to your question, though. Sorry. Samantha Soul says, what is the implication behind Make America Hate Again? Because that's what it says on the red ski masks. It says Make America Hate Again. It doesn't really mean anything to me. I just thought it was funny. I did the video Everybody Hates Me. The video is called Everybody Hates Me. And my songs were making everybody super angry. So I just thought, Make America Hate Again with my music, because everybody just seemed to hate it. So the song was called Everybody Hates Me. I thought Make America Hate Again was a really great play on words with the Trump Make America Great Again. Just thought it was super clever. And then I just rolled with it. I thought it was a great idea and I just did it. And that's really it. Some people will try to say, oh, it's a pro-Trump thing, or some people will say it's an anti-Trump thing, or like whatever. And that just comes back to me allowing people to define things for themselves. You get to define what Hangover Gang means to you. You can define what the Make America Hate Again ski mask means to you. I know what it means to me at the end of the day. And I can scream till I'm blue in the face about like what this song means or what this catchphrase means or what this slogan means or whatever. And it just like doesn't matter. People are going to not believe you. People are going to not care. People are going to take your art and distort it and manipulate it to serve whatever narrative they want it to serve. So do you, boo-boo. So over here doing me. All right. So every time I scroll through the comments, there's going to be like a little quick break in the feed. Like I said, just know that I'm not going anywhere. I'm just scrolling through the comments. And apparently I have like the shittiest Wi-Fi on the planet. I apologize for that. So I'll just, this like sickest mug. This is blood of my enemies. My folks got me this for Christmas. They know me so well. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Just joining the live stream now. One time, for anybody that doesn't know, this Friday at 9 a.m., I'm dropping my brand new video. Like I said, and I know I've said it 1,000 times in the past, but it's the facts of the situation. Brand new video drops this Friday, and it is unlike anything I've ever done before. Absolutely unlike anything I have ever done. So this Friday, I'm going to show the mainstream how to make good mainstream music. I'll just put it like that. So I've never made a song like this before, never had any desire to, but I did it. It's way different than anything I've ever done. Nova may or may not be on the song. And it is an extremely special one. It's probably my favorite video that I've done in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Secondly, my brand new album is out now, Killing the Neighbors. It's a collab project with MacDonald. Nova is also on that album. It is signed, autographed copies only. The only place you can get them on the planet is www.hangovergang.com. I am autographing the albums. MacDonald is autographing the albums, and Nova is autographing the albums. As long as I can keep Nova convinced that it's a good idea, she'll sign the album. So if you want her to sign it, you're probably going to have to order it right away, because she's going to hate signing them after she signs like 100, and she's probably going to run away. So if you want an autographed album, www.hangovergang.com. It's called Killing the Neighbors. It just dropped 2 days ago. I'd appreciate it if you guys went and got one. I hope you embrace it. I hope you love it. I hope you let it hear the music, because it would be a damn shame if nobody heard these songs, because there is some incredible music on that album. So those are my 2 big points today. I'll jump back into the comments and do some more questions right now, but new music video this Friday at 9 a.m. New album's out now. The artwork for the next video drops tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. If you want to see it, meet me here. I will put links to purchase the new album. I will put links to the Hangover Gang newsletter. I will put links to YouTube. I'll put all the links to everything we're talking about in the comments as soon as I'm done here. When you see my comment, please give it a like. It'll push it up in the feed and make it easier for other people to find my comments. So there's that. Okay, I'm back in the comment section here. Dakota says, when are you planning on dropping your solo album? I can't tell you that, but I am working feverishly on my solo album. It's so crazy because when I wrote Death Threats and that had White Boy and Politically Incorrect and Dear Rappers and Hell of It on that, I was like really scared about writing Ghost Stories because I thought Death Threats was so good that Ghost Stories could never follow up Death Threats. And then Ghost Stories had straight white male and Trying to Kill Me and Everybody Hates Me and I Wish and so many great records on Ghost Stories, Sad Rappers, just like so many great records on Ghost Stories that have put Death Threats to shame. So then again, I find myself in this weird position where I have to write another album and I'm like terrified to write it because Ghost Stories was so good. And I'm like, how do I ever top that? And I just got to say, I wrote 30 songs or almost 40 songs so far. This next solo album that I released this year is going to be without a doubt the greatest album that I have ever created in my life, period. So it is the third installment into Death Threats, Ghost Stories, and then my third solo album. So I just got to say, that's coming out this year. I just really wanted to start off the year with a bang and start off the year with something special. So I created like such an amazing project with Madchild and Nova. Not to overshadow that project by talking about my next solo project, because right now my focus is on making sure that this project is successful, because like I said, it would be a damn shame. I would be doing everybody a huge injustice if I didn't try my best to communicate how special this album is. And I know that people aren't a big fan of the collab stuff. I know people have issues with it, and I get it and I understand it, but I just have to think and hope and pray and ask you guys to support it and vibe with me, because it is an amazing album. There's songs that I would have never wrote by myself on there. There's a completely different side of like who I am musically and as a person. So I'm just really excited to get it out there. Like I said, Nova's on there, Madchild's on there. It's crazy. Killing the Neighbors out now. I'll put the link in the comments as soon as we're done. Every copy autographed. All right, let's jump back into the comments here. Okay. Emily Benashi says, when are you and Nova going to have some babies? I've been getting asked that question a lot lately. I'm convinced that Nova's added you guys all on Facebook, and she's telling you, ask Tom when we're going to get married. Ask Tom when we're going to have babies. Because those questions have been, like, all of a sudden it just came out of the woodwork. And they came out of the woodwork in such a massive influx that it just doesn't make sense that, like, everybody out there has some sort of universally connected consciousness. And all at the same time, everybody became so invested and interested in if we're going to have babies and get married. I'm convinced that, like, Nova must be out there adding you guys on Facebook, sending you messages. But I've used her phone to do certain things, and I've looked at her messages, and I don't even see them there. So I don't know if she's hiding in the closet with a fucking Morse code machine, and you guys are fucking decoding messages over long distances about babies and marriage, or what the fuck's going on here. But it just seemed like it all came all at once, and there was a lot of it. I don't know when we're going to have babies. I don't know when we're going to get married. All I fucking know is that there's a new video dropping on Friday, and I just dropped an album, and that's my baby right now. That's all I know. Jesus Christ! Corey Dunlop, 2 comments later, says, when do you and Nova plan on starting a little family? I can't make this shit up. 3 comments in a row. Wild. Okay, I'm back in the comments. I'm moving past. I'm not answering tour questions. I'm not answering baby questions. I'm not answering marriage questions. Okay? I love Nova. I love making music. That's all. I'm not talking about babies or getting married right now. Okay? Alex Salgado says, what have you been listening to lately? I'm a little bit embarrassed to say this. I'm not like a huge music consumer. Just because I spend so much time making music. I've been spending a lot of time working on Nova's music with her. It's like my whole life is just music. So in my spare time, I don't listen to a lot of music. I listen to podcasts, like murder mystery podcasts, or watch wrestling, or I play video games, or I'm always listening to something. It's not typically music though. It's usually podcasts or just like background noise, like bullshit reality TV and stuff like that. Yo, I just gotta say this too. I'm gonna stay in the comments and answer some more questions, but the response to the song Sober, we just dropped Sober, a music video called Sober, me and Madchild and Nova. P.S. Sober and White Trash are both on the Killing the Neighbors album, along with a ton more music. But I just have to say, the response to Sober has been nothing short of absolutely incredibly overwhelming. All of the kind words and love you guys have sent, all of the amazing stories that you guys have shared about your own struggles and your own demons and battles that you're fighting. It has been very eye-opening. It's been heartbreaking at times. It's been inspiring. To all the people out there who said, yo, I'm 6 months sober, or I'm 8 weeks sober, or I'm 20 days sober, or whatever it was, congratulations to you guys, man. Keep fighting that battle. It's very, very important. Keep swinging away. I am right there in the trenches, swinging away with you. To all the people that said that they had lost family members or lost friends, be strong. It's awful, but you're never given more than you can handle in this life. So just keep fighting, keep being strong. It will get better. To all the people who said that they were sober and they just fell off the wagon and had a little bit of a hiccup, I get it. That's part of the recovery process. I've been there myself. A lot of my friends have been there. Do not beat yourself up about that shit. Just dust yourself off. Climb back up on that fucking wagon. If you want to win the fight, you will win the fight. So I just want to say to everybody out there who's either going through it or is affected by addiction in some way, shape, or form, I love you guys. Be strong for yourselves. Be strong for your friends and family that might need your help. You are all incredible people. You have inspired me and Nova. You've brought us to tears reading some of your stories. We love you guys. We want nothing but the best for you guys. A lot of people said that the song really helps and it's their new anthem. I'm glad to hear that. It's the greatest compliment you could ever give me. I'm glad that the music's helping. That's what it is here for. Use it to fight those battles. I love you guys. That's really it. So I'll move on to the next questions and whatever else. Timothy Olson says, there's skits on the new album. Who wrote most of the skits? It's a joint effort, but I conceptualize the skits and they go along with the title of the album, Killing the Neighbors, and I came up with my parts. Madchild came up with his parts. So it was a joint effort. We really came together on it, and they're hilarious. They're hilarious. So, yeah, like you guys like the little silly ass videos I make on here and Instagram and stuff like that. the skits are like those funny videos. They're like really hilarious and like short and to the point, and like they're very, very funny. So I can't wait for you guys to hear that. Okay, I'm just going through here. A lot of people are asking, how did you come up with the ideas for the songs and stuff like that? It's just like, I have ideas for songs all the time. I just jot them down in my phone. And when it's time to write a song and I feel the need that I need to write a song, I you know, look at the ideas I've been having, see what inspires me at the time, and write that song. So there's that part. Mary Tungren says, love the lighting tonight. Are you going for a certain ambiance? No, not really, to be honest. This is exceptional lighting, though, if I do say so myself. I just turned on my lamp and threw a red bandana over it, because when it's like this, it's too bright. So I just threw the red bandana on it. Looks pretty damn good. I think I'm going to keep rolling with it. Okay, I'm just going through the comments looking for more questions. If you guys have questions, toss them out there. I'm looking for them very intensely. Danny Riviera says, what's in your cup? Says right on it, blood of my enemies. It's tea, though. It's tea. Big tea drinker. Jay Payton says, who is Emily? Which is the tattoo right there. It's actually my sister's middle name. She's the only one in the family that has that middle name. And I always just thought that was the most badass name. When my parents told me that was her middle name, and it kind of goes with her first name, which I'm not going to say, I was just like, wow, that's like such a dope name. I love it. So I got a tattoo for my mom here and a tattoo for my dad on my temples. Got that one for my sister. That's really it. Long story short. So funny. I just saw somebody else answer the question, what's in your cup, for me. They said it's tea. It's probably tea. It's always tea. Man, you guys are like getting to know me pretty good from these live streams. It's super cool, man. Like, well, we've been doing this a lot, especially for the last 6 months. We even did one on Thanksgiving. I think we might have did one on the day before, the day after Christmas too. It's dope, man. As somebody who's like a huge loner and spends a lot of time by themselves, it's like really cool to be able to just like turn my phone on and hang out with a bunch of you guys and just talk shit about whatever we want to talk shit about. It's super cool. The only thing better than doing this and actually talking to you guys and getting to know everybody is meeting you on the road and actually hugging you in person at a show and stuff like that. And like I said, the tour announcement's coming up right away, so I cannot wait to get on the road and go to those shows and hug you guys in person and shake your hands in person and take the photos and sign the t-shirts and hear your stories and do all that, man. It's my favorite part of this job. It's the best part ever. So, and I'll just say that about the shows. The shows are announcing in like a day or two. So if you decide to come to one, I show up early every single night. I stay late every single night. I make sure that every single person gets a photo. I make sure that every single person gets to hang out and talk with me for a minute. I don't charge extra for VIP meet and greets or any of that bullshit. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's cool when artists charge you to meet them and hang out with them. I think that's lame. You're already coming to the show to support the music. I'm there. You're there. I don't need anybody's extra money. I'll be there and I'll hang out with everybody until I get so fucking tired that I have to go to bed so I can make the drive to the next show the next day, or the flight, or whatever the case may be. So I just want you guys to know that if you do decide to come to a show on this tour, There are no VIP meet and greets. I will be hanging out. I will be taking pictures and shaking hands and signing autographs and hearing stories and all that. So don't sweat it. And yeah, that just stemmed with, I was just trying to say these live streams are super cool. I really enjoy hanging out with all you guys. I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with me too. Okay. Let's see. Kylie Brown says, what were your feelings towards the helicopter crash on Sunday? Kylie's definitely talking about the helicopter crash with Kobe Bryant. Heartbreaking, super duper heartbreaking, is awful. I don't really know if there's much else to say other than that, you know what I mean? I don't really have a lot to say when celebrities pass away, whether that's Robin Williams or Chester Bennington or Heath Ledger or Kobe Bryant or whoever. I don't usually talk about it that much just because like I don't know these people, you know what I mean? I don't personally know these people, so it is heartbreaking and it's very sad, but it doesn't touch me on like a super deep emotional level just because they're strangers to me, you know? And I feel that like I don't want to express too much sorrow or be too sad about it because I just almost feel like that's not right. That's like for their family and their friends to like experience those emotions and express those emotions to the world. It's those people's grief that needs to be consoled and taken care of, not mine and not Kobe Bryant's fans, even though he was an incredible basketball player, one of the greatest of all time. And when you watch these people, whether it's Kobe or Robin Williams or whoever, when you watch them a lot for a long time, you feel like you do get to know them through the screen and stuff. So I understand why people are sad because they feel like they know these people, but I personally just don't talk about it that much. It's just because I just feel like it's not really my business. But lots of love to Kobe Bryant's family and his friends. Rest in peace to one of the, greatest basketball players of all time, without a doubt. And from what I understand, an amazing person. Is heartbreaking. It just is an eye-opener that everything can be taken away in just like an instant. So keep the people that you love close to you and hold hands tightly with the people that you care about the most, because life is crazy, you know? Megan Lee says, do you enjoy working out? I'm on a kick lately and your music is super great to work out to. Yeah, I love working out. It's great. I talked about it last time, I think. I've been working out a bit and running a bit, but I'm trying to not take it super duper seriously because I get really obsessive about exercising and working out. And it gets to the point where if I don't exercise a day or I don't work out on a certain day, I feel like shit about it. So to save myself from mentally beating the shit out of myself for missing a day of working out, I'm just taking it really easy right now and just being cool about it. But yeah, I enjoy working out, and that's super rad that you listen to my stuff while you're working out. I hope it helps make the runs easier and the sets lighter, and that's really cool, man. That's awesome. Okay. Amber McLean says, how many tattoos do you actually have? I have no idea. I haven't counted my tattoos since I was 17 or 18. I don't think. Not that I remember anyways. That's a really tough one. Okay, I'm just flipping through the comments here. Okay, so I'm going to take some more comments and answer some more questions here in about 2 seconds. I'm just going to circle back to the reason why I'm here, and that is 2 reasons. A, I have a brand new video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. Nova may or may not be on the song. It is the style of music that I did is unlike anything that I have ever done before. For real. I know that I always say that, but I always mean it. I meant it every single time. When I did Ashes, was a rock song. When I did Famous, there wasn't even a drum track. When I did Buttholes, it was like a bubblegum pop record. I've never done a song like this song that I'm releasing on Friday. The only thing I can say is, like I said, I'm going to show mainstream musicians that are talking about garbage how to make a mainstream song and not talk about garbage. It's very special. It is brand new. It is very different. It drops this Friday at 9 a.m. If you want to know what the song's called, if you want to confirm if Nova's on the song, if you want to know anything about it, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm dropping the artwork. Meet me here. You will see the song title and you will see the artwork, and that will give away a lot about the record. Can't wait to show you guys. There's two ways you can see it. First, you can either join the Hangover Gang newsletter or subscribe to my YouTube. I'll put links to both of those things in the comments as soon as we're done. You can either enter your email to join the Hangover Gang newsletter. I'll personally email you on Friday, or you can subscribe to YouTube and YouTube will notify you if you turn your notifications on. So if you do the subscribe to YouTube thing, click the little bell on my page and turn the notifications on. That's the only way it'll notify you. I'll put the links in the comments as soon as we're done. What else is there? Brand new albums out now. It's called Killing the Neighbors. It's a collab project. Me and Madchild did it. I think there's 15 songs on it, 15 tracks on it. There's some skits, some songs. Nova is also on the album. Like I said, I know a lot of people weren't crazy about the collaborations and stuff, but it's just like, look, it gave me the opportunity to do something different musically. It gave me the opportunity to show a different side of me that I've never shown before. There are some hilarious skits on this album. There are some amazing records on this album. I got to make the song with a friend of mine. I got to make the album with a friend of mine and my girlfriend. So it's just like a really special thing that we've done here. I wanted to kick 2020 off with a bang. I think we did that. How many videos we dropped so far? 2 or 3? Is this Friday? Is the third Friday in a row? So 3 videos so far this year and a new album. I'm just trying to do special stuff this year and do big stuff this year. So every copy of the new album is autographed by myself, as always, by Madchild and by Nova, as long as I can keep her convinced that that's a good idea. So if you want a copy, www.hangovergang.com. All 3 of us are going to be sitting here signing every single copy of Killing the Neighbors, putting them in envelopes and sending them to your houses. So it truly is, as all my projects are, from my hands to yours. Hangovergang.com, only place on the planet you can get it. You will also see my 2 solo albums there, Death Threats and Ghost Stories. Those are autographed as well. So you might as well get the whole collection while you're at it. But yeah, new video this Friday, brand new album out now, Killing the Neighbors with Madchild and Nova. Super duper stoked. I'll put the links to purchase and blah, 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 blah in the comments as soon as we're done here. Would really love it if you guys picked it up, listened to it, enjoyed it. You know the drill. I'll get back into the comments here. Matt Broadman says, do you own all your grills? No, I rent them. I rent them from somebody else who has the exact same dental scan as me, so they fit perfectly. I rent secondhand grills from a grill rental place. And I know it's kind of gross, but grills are expensive. And like I always said, I'm never going to spend any money on grills, so I just rent them from other people. And I just feel like that's just the best way to be economic about it. I know it's not the most sanitary thing in the world, but I've never really been big on personal hygiene anyways. So I just figure I'll just rent the grills for now, look like a cool guy on the live streams, hand them back in on the weekends, and when I need them again, hopefully they're still in stock, I'll rent them back out. Rex Musgrove says, I wish your diss tracks were on the albums. I love watching them. Yo, I wish that the diss tracks were on the albums too, but here's the thing. I never wanted to do a diss track ever in my life, and I'll probably never do one again. I think it was a stressful, ugly thing to have to do. I hate, like, I'm just trying to have a good time and enjoy myself and help other people with my music. So, retrospectively, making diss tracks, they were a lot of fun and they did great, but they contradicted everything that I'm really about in my heart as far as this music shit goes. I make music to help people. I make music to feel good and to help other people feel good. And making diss tracks is just all about making the other person feel bad and hurting them and just being a dick. And like, yeah, they're a blast and other people enjoy them, but it just seems like fundamentally it's like not really what I'm about. So that's the reason why they didn't go on any albums. I didn't want them to live forever in some sort of physical format. And I didn't want like this hateful poetry about another man like clouding the artistic work of the album. It just didn't sit well with me. So yeah, they don't exist on the albums. They exist on the internet. I love the diss tracks. If you love the diss tracks, great. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I think I killed it. They're awesome. But it's awesome that they exist on the internet. They don't have to be on an album. You know what I mean? So that's my psychology behind that. Nick Bradley says, "Hey Tom, I'm just curious, do you have any hobbies outside of making music, fishing, hunting, bowling, etc.?" Never been hunting. Always been kind of curious about going hunting, but I'm a dog lover, I'm an animal lover, and because I spend so much time with my dogs and have such a strong bond with my dogs, I don't think that I could go hunting. I just don't. Like, when I look at a deer and I look in a deer's eyes, or I look in a cow's eyes, or I look in a horse's eyes, or I look in a bear's eyes, I just see like a big ass fucking dog. That's like all I see. Like when I look in my dog's eyes, I see like he's practically a human to me. Like I see he has a personality. We have a bond. Like sometimes I look at him and I don't even have to say anything, and he knows exactly what's up. He knows that my dad wants me to get closer to him, or my dad wants his space, or my dad wants to play, so I'm going to go get like this rope or whatever. And it's just like, when you have a bond like that with an animal, like you tend to project that bond onto all other animals because you've experienced it, you know what it's like. So I don't think I'd be able to kill an animal with a gun. You know what I mean? I understand that it's like, it's its own culture and it's like a sport and it takes a lot of skill and knowledge and know-how and ability to do this stuff. And it's rad. I think it's very cool. It's just like not for me. Also, like low key, I think like 15, 20 years ago, hunting was like a lot harder, when it was just like you and fucking Jim would like go into the forest with a case of beer and a rifle and hopefully we get to shoot a fucking deer or a bear. Like, I think that was probably hard and took like some skill and like a lot more skill and ability and talent than it takes now. But it's like now you have like a high-powered hunting rifle with a scope on it, with a $1,700 scope that's good for like 4 miles. You're wearing $5,000 worth of camouflage. You got scents and mating calls and traps and bait and like all these different types of hunting technologies. And it's just like, is it really even like that hard anymore? It feels like if you have $20,000 worth of killing technology in front of you, how hard is it to go into a forest where animals don't even know you exist, find one and kill one? It just seems like it's almost too fucking easy at this point. It just feels like it's unfair. You know what I mean? So, but look, I'm not knocking hunters, and I'm not, sorry, we're breaking up. I'm not knocking hunters, and I'm not knocking the culture of hunting. It's cool. It's just not for me. As far as fishing, because we're talking about my hobbies right now. I have been fishing. I love it. I have been bowling. I love it. I'm just so busy with the music and everything else that a hobby is something to me that you do often because you like doing it. And it's like a recreational activity that's not work. And sorry, I just saw that we broke up. And I work so much that I don't get to do leisurely activities often enough to call them hobbies. So there's a lot of things that I like to do. I don't get to do them that often, so I guess they're not hobbies. What I do more than anything else is draw pictures, play video games. So I guess drawing and video games would be my only two real hobbies that I actually have enough time to do. Okay, here we go. Back into the comments. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. This is the song that I sing when I'm looking through the comments and looking for a question. Rex says, how does Tom have a full head of hair in his 30s? Okay, bud. First of all, I'm only 31, and I've taken damn good care of myself. You know? I lived fast for a little while, but I slowed down like with enough time that I could still recuperate and keep myself in good shape and keep all my hair. Prick. What the fuck is going on here? When are you having babies? When are you getting married? How do you still have all your hair? How fucking old do you think I am? I'm 31. I'm not 58. This is insane. Okay, here we go. Back into the comments. Three people have asked if I'm doing any more spoken word stuff. I absolutely am doing more spoken word stuff. I've just been so busy that I haven't had the opportunity to get it. But I promise you, that was a big thing that I did when my first songs, Dear Rappers and Hell of It and White Boy and all that shit. When my music first started really picking up steam, I used to do the spoken words all the time. I haven't done one in a long time. I apologize for that. Well, I won't apologize. I would say I'm sorry, but we all know what happened last time I said I was sorry. And if you don't know what happened, go check out my video called I'm Sorry on YouTube. So no apologies here. I'm not apologizing for not doing the spoken words. I'm not making any more excuses. I'll just leave it at I will definitely do some spoken words this year. I promise. Thank you for reminding me. Just flipping through your comments here. Singing my comment song once again. This is my comment song. I'm looking for questions. It seems like everyone's asking me about Mac Lethal because I referenced the diss tracks. But I have no hate in my heart for that man, so I won't be answering any questions about him. It's all good. That's in the past. I'm an adult. I've moved on with my life. Here we go. That was hilarious. I can't believe I just did that. I can hear Nova in the other room. Hey, Nova, I can hear you. Oh, you know what? I can hear you listening to the live stream in the other room through the door. And I can hear you listening to the song we just recorded for you a couple days ago. And if you don't turn it down, everybody in this live stream is going to hear that song we just recorded for you a couple days ago. And you're going to accidentally leak your new single. I'm just saying.
I live here too, babe.
I know you live here too. Turn your music down or you're going to leak it to the entire world. There's 591 people here. That's practically the entire world, Nova. Jeez Louise. Okay, so now that I've been so by my girlfriend, See, this is what I have to deal with, okay? She just comes in here in the middle of my live stream, asking me why I'm being mean to her, giving me shit. I'm just trying to save her next single from getting leaked out onto the internet. This is what I have to deal with. So when you're asking me about marriage, when you're asking me about kids, and I'm just trying to keep her unreleased music unreleased, and she comes in here and gives me that kind of attitude. No, I'm just kidding. Look, if you just look, and the Wi-Fi's cutting in and out. Nova's probably over there at the Wi-Fi box, fiddling with the plug, getting angry at me because I'm on here talking shit, screwing with the Wi-Fi plug-in, screwing up. There it goes again. This is what I have to deal with, people. Oh, jeez. Believe it or not, this is not even coffee. It's tea. This is how much energy I have on the regular. And I've been working all day. Machine. Okay, so to say, if you just joined the live stream now, I don't just hate on my girlfriend publicly on the internet. I also release music videos because I'm a rapper. Can't you tell? Got a brand new video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. Like I said, it's special. It's unlike anything that I've ever done before. That asshole that came in here and interrupted my live stream so rudely 5 minutes ago may or may not be on the song. I can't make any promises. But if you want to know for sure, the internet broke up. Stop playing with the plug, Nova. The video that's dropping on Friday, the artwork drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you want to know who's on the song, you want to know what the song's about, meet me here tomorrow. All will be revealed tomorrow at 9 a.m. So the new music video drops Friday at 9 a.m. I just dropped an album a day and a half ago. It is called Killing the Neighbors. It's a collab album with myself and MacDonald with a sprinkling of Nova on top. Nova's on some songs. I produced the whole thing. I conceptualized this album. I brought my A game when I wrote my verses. MacDonald wrote some incredible verses of his own. Nova wrote some incredible stuff. This is a special project. I've talked about it a bunch. I know people are just livid at me for collaborating with somebody on some music, but I did it, and I did it because it was the right thing to do, and I did it because I knew we could make something special, and I am very, very, very proud to say that we did make something special. It is an amazing album. It is something different for me. It is something different for MacDonald. It is something different for Nova. No one of us could ever have created this project on our own. It took three of us with three different ideas and three different minds and three different tastes to come together and make this thing. And what came out was an album called Killing the Neighbors. It is extremely special. If you want a copy, www.hangovergang.com. I will put the link to Killing the Neighbors in the comments as soon as we're done. Every single copy is autographed by myself, MacDonald, and Nova. One album, 3 autographs, bunch of hilarious skits, tons of incredible music. I hope you guys embrace it. I hope you love it. If you love it half as much as I love it, then you're going to really fucking love it, and I'll feel like I've done my job. I'll jump back into the comments here. Oh, yeah, I'll put links to... if you want to see the new video first, you can either join the Hangover Gang newsletter or subscribe on YouTube. I'll put links to both of those things in the comments. Broke up again. I will put the purchase link to the Killing the Neighbors album in the comments as soon as we're done. So all the links will be in the comments. When you see my comment pop up, please give it a like. It'll push it up the feed, make it easier for other people to find it. I'd appreciate it. Tyler Lee says, what was your inspiration for I Wish? If you haven't seen it, I Wish is a song that I released late last year. Dude, just like, I think that a lot of us wish something away about ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's what the beginning of that video was. I wish I wasn't fat. I wish I wasn't gay. I wish I wasn't black. I wish I wasn't sick. I wish that I was rich. I wish. And I think that that's a bad habit that a lot of us have. When we have something about ourselves that we feel like might be undesirable, whether it's our political ideals or our religious beliefs or our skin color or how smart we are or how much money we have. We have these things about us that we see as undesirable. And we only see those things as undesirable about ourselves because society has told us, yo, those things are undesirable. The things that make you different are undesirable. So I just thought it was important to just be like, yo, like, if there's one thing I know for sure, it's if society is telling you that, like, your differences are your weaknesses, society is so full of fucking shit. If they're telling you that your differences are weaknesses, you can pretty much bet your last dollar that your differences are actually your greatest fucking strengths. Period. So I just thought it was important to make a song, you know, encapsulating that idea. Because, and another big part of it was, everybody wishes something about themselves was different, you know? And then that's why at the beginning of the video, all those people, I wish I wasn't sick. I wish I wasn't black. I wish I wasn't gay. I wish I wasn't fat. I wish that I was rich. It ends with the child who says, I wish that I was T-MacDonald. I'd be just like him. And then I say, I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. And happiness was right around the corner. Every single day was like the best night of our lives, but now it's over. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. Because to me, it's just like that whole section with that kid saying, I wish I was Tom. And then I say all these things that I wish away about myself. It's just that the concept is everybody wishes something about them was different. Like, and why I use the kid to contrast myself is because a lot of people feel like these rappers that they see, or these athletes that they see, or these actors that they see, or these famous celebrities that they see, people feel like that those people's lives are great and that, like, they don't have problems because they have all this money and their lives are perfect. Just look at their Instagrams and look at their interviews and blah, 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 blah. And that's just bullshit. It's just not true. It's just not true. Athletes, celebrities, actors, musicians, whatever. These people are just people. They're literally just people. They have mental illnesses. They have divorces. They have regrets. They have just as many bad times, trials and tribulations as everybody else. And it's unhealthy for us to sit there and watch these people on TV and envy these perfect lives, because perfect lives do not fucking exist at all. So to me, that's why another reason why that song was important. To just be like, look, all these people wish these things away about themselves. This kid wishes he was me. Well, guess what? Here are all of my problems that I think about all the time. And I think the humanization of celebrities should be a huge movement, but it's not, because celebrities are used to push agendas and sell merchandise. So if those people become humanized, they come down off their pedestals, they can't sell merchandise, and they don't hold any influence any longer. So they like to keep them as these perfect beings with these perfect lives, and so they have power over the little people, and it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. So that was another big part of that song. Okay, so I flipped through some comments. I did a lot. I see that the stream's breaking up a little bit. I took a lot of questions. I will continue to answer everybody's comments on all the posts as often as I can. Like I said, I'm spending 5-6 hours a day doing it. So I will just leave you guys with this. Brand new video drops Friday at 9 a.m. Can't wait to give it to you. I am going to show the mainstream how to make mainstream music. And that's the bottom line. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., I'm dropping the artwork. So if you want to know what the song's called, you want to know who's on the record, meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll drop the artwork. You can check it out. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., the artwork. Friday at 9 a.m., brand new video. Third new video of the year. Third Friday in a row. Who else work like this, baby? Nobody. I just dropped a brand new album. It's called Killing the Neighbors. Every single copy is autographed by myself. It is autographed by Madchild. It is autographed by Nova Rockefeller. It is a collaboration project. It is something that I couldn't have created without them. It is something that nobody could have created independently. I'm so proud of it. I'm glad that we came together. I hope you guys embrace it, enjoy it. Go pick up a copy. I'll sign it myself. These guys will sign it themselves. We will send it to you. I hope you enjoy it. Killing the Neighbors, it's out now. HangoverGang.com. I'll put links to that in the comments as soon as we're done here. Man, another Wednesday night. We all get to hang out together. I know everybody out there's got work and jobs and kids and school and other things that they should be doing right now or want to be doing here right now. And you guys chose to hang out with me for an hour and 15 minutes or whatever it was. That's so special, man. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. We spoke about Sober, my new video, or last Friday's new video. We spoke about Sober earlier. So I just want to leave it at anybody that's struggling with addiction, man. I hope you guys keep fighting and keep swinging away. And you will win that fight just like I won that fight. Trust me, as somebody who lost that fight many times, you can win. It's not important that you win every single round. It's not important that you win every single fight. There's going to be many fights. You can lose every single fight along the way. Just make sure that you win the last one and walk away, and you'll be just fine. The sober thing and the addiction thing goes hand in hand with the anxiety and depression and mental illness shit that I also talk about a lot of the time. So I just want to say to everyone out there struggling with addiction or struggling with their mental health, going back to the humanization of celebrities, if you do consider me a quote-unquote celebrity, which is a stupid word that people have been using to refer to me quite often lately. But going back to the humanization of celebrities, if you struggle with addiction, if you struggle with mental health issues, I'm here to say, me too. Don't sweat it. This is normal human being shit. We are all just here on this fucking giant rock, spinning through fucking space, trying to figure out why we're here and what we're going to do with our time while we're here. And we're all trying to figure it out together. So do not be ashamed of yourself. Keep fighting. Keep being strong. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. It's Hangover Gang forever and ever and ever and ever and a day. I'm dropping a new video on Friday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Artwork drops tomorrow. My new album, Killing the Neighbors, is out now. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Be strong. I will too. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.